Okay, so Love and Hip Hop Season 2 Episode 3 came on last night, and it was absolutely crazy. So once again, I stress, I definitely think as far as season or episode 2 went from last week, that they should not have put their hands on Stevie J. Thought that was ridiculous, and if he wanted to leave out the house, he definitely should have been able to leave out his house. Now, when the commercials and the previews first came on last night, it showed pretty much that episodes and some clips from not the week before that, but from last season as well. And it just kind of wanted to give you all a feel for what was going on with K. Michelle and Rasheeda, and that's why I think they did. When it first came on last night, the first thing that pretty much popped up was Carly Red. You know, she was rapping, you know, trying to get it in the studio. I was like, oh, okay, anyways, so, you know, someone told me that they feel as if she was trying to act like Nicki Minaj, the whole body structure and the way she was rapping. I say whatever, you know, to each their own. Everybody has their own opinion. I like the way she sounded, personally. And she also wanted, it was a diss song to K. Michelle because she doesn't like K. Michelle. Clearly, you all know that. If you are a true Love and Hip Hop Atlanta fan, you all should know that, as well as she wanted Rasheeda, who was having a little bit of beef with her as well, to get on that diss track with her. Scrappy, into the next subject, he went to go and he came home, and you know, he told Erica everything that happened. He broke it down. Was like, yeah, Momma Dee came in, and Shay came in randomly after her, and you know, Erica was pissed. She pretty much stated, hey, do you think that they came in together? Scrappy thinks so. And so, you know, Erica is heated. Like, this is why don't Shay understand what is the problem? What is the deal? Why is it still going on? You know, I'm your fiance, ring ring. She needs to get used to it, but clearly she isn't. And so that pissed her off, as it would. And she ended up having a housewarming party. She invited all the girls over. They was having fun at first. It was real small, simple, and they were pretty much getting together to you know, pretty much just a housewarming party. You guys know what a housewarming party is, but they were having fun. They were enjoying themselves. And then Arian, who to me seems just like she's just like the shit starter. Like, she looks left and looks right, and hey, K. Michelle and Rasheeda, why don't you guys talk to each other? Like, I really did like her, but to me, once again, she seems like she's a shit starter. I feel like everything would have went well if she just would have kept her mouth shut and didn't say, hey guys, what's going on? Left or right? How you doing? Just, it's annoying. Stop it. You don't have to try and diffuse every situation that there is, because I honestly feel as if everybody would have got along just as they were if Arian didn't say something. But that's just my personal opinion, and that's how I feel about it. So ends up, K. Michelle and Rasheeda, they definitely get into it. Okay, so how everything ended up starting was, I feel like it was definitely K. Michelle's fault. She used the first bitch word. She threw that out there first. And so, and it was because, you know, Rasheeda, she made a smart remark stating that she knows that, you know, K. Michelle thinks about her sometimes, because she always is commenting on what she does. So pretty much she's saying that K. Michelle's life is revolved around her. She's always posting stuff on Twitter, on blogs, and stuff like that. And so pretty much Rasheeda, she was like, okay, I'm gonna go, I ain't got time for this. But then K. Michelle, she said, well, tell Kirk and his 3 earrings I said hi. You know, I guess calling him gay or whatever, which was really funny. And you know, Rasheeda, she just got mad. I wouldn't have got mad if I knew my man was straight. That's not something that would have made me mad. I would have been like, okay, you tell all of those dudes you sleeping around with your skank slut bucket that I said hi, you know, something like that. But anyways, and so Rasheeda comes back in and kind of gets in K. Michelle's face. She throws a candle at her and kicks the hell out of her too. I was like, oh snap. And she pretty much, they just got into, I mean, Rasheeda didn't even get a hit on her. It was crazy. But I was just like, yeah, K. Michelle, I would have to say, you know, in any fight instance, she won that fight. So, and it's only because Rasheeda, she didn't get any licks with her. K. Michelle, she's a clown. She also ribbed Rasheeda and said that she raps like Shorty Love when she, you know, when she's doing her songs and stuff like that. So, I don't know, it was just real funny. And Rasheeda, when they was arguing back and forth, looked absolutely exhausted, like just exhausted. It was crazy. But you know, that's the end of that pretty much. I know that Rasheeda and K. Michelle, they're on two different things, and for some reason they're not gonna make it happen. They're just not gonna be friends, and sometimes that's okay. You don't need everybody to be your friend, especially people who start a lot of shit. He's talking with his mom now, and he tries to be straight up with her, like, Mom, what's up? Why did you go to the studio with Shay? This, that, and the other. Momma Dee's a straight up liar. Just a lie, just the worst. She's just the worst at everything. Just a liar, just everything. Just like, oh, can't stand her. But once again, of course, she lies about it. Like, well, maybe it happened this way. I don't really talk to Shay like that. Like, just stop. Cut it out. You like 102 years old, just lying about everything. This is a game, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I have a feeling that the whole king and a prince and a queen, or whatever the hell Momma Dee be saying, is all for show, is all for television. Because Scrappy, he is like, oh, okay, now hold up, enough with all that king and prince stuff, or whatever, princess and queen, or whatever she be saying. Enough with that, because she also goes into her little jibber jabber moment and says all that stuff again. And Scrappy's just like, Mom, like, seriously, cut it out. And he kind of just put her out there. And to me, that now seems like it's all a fake. And it's just like, wow, you've been joking around doing this stuff the whole time. You got people thinking that you are absolutely insane, crazy, ridiculous when you just acting that way. That's dumb. Mimi, she meets up with Stevie J, and they discuss arrangements as far as seeing their daughter. Because once again, all of you guys who don't know, Mimi has moved out of the house, but she met up with Stevie J. Anyways, and so they discussed arrangements with the daughter and stuff like that. But Stevie J, to me, he's so weird. He seems like he's jealous, but he seems like, okay, I got you faded. Like, I got you faded to me. Well, Mimi, she was discussing, like, I'm doing me now. I don't need this in my life. Is that he's just like, he looks better than me. His body better than mine. All of this and all of that. Like, it's just like, why does it matter? You got Joseline right over there trying to mess with you, and you're worried about Mimi and what she's doing. Worry about yourself. Get yourself together. Then you can worry about somebody else, okay? Because all of this don't make no sense. He gets real mad, and once again, like I said, Stevie J is crazy, okay? He gets mad, then he compliments Mimi, tells her to give him a kiss, and then when she doesn't do that, he bounces. She ends up telling her husband Kirk everything that happened when she comes home and everything like that, and she tells about the 3 earrings or whatever, and Kirk gets upset, of course, probably because he's gay. And he's like, so because I got 4 earrings, that makes me gay? No. The way you act is what makes you gay. But he's upset, and he pretty much gets involved with everything. He's planning on going to go have a conversation with K. Michelle, and he's quote unquote, I guess, a gangster, because I guess she can have, you know, something done with her, but who doesn't? I mean, everybody's family. I'm sure everybody got that one person that they can call on when some stuff go down. I know I got a few. So I know you with Scrappy, him and Erica, they talk again, and they're having a different conversation regarding all 4 of them really coming down and having a big family meeting. 4 meaning his mom, Erica's mom, Erica, and Scrappy. They want to have this huge family meeting together, and Erica, she's not feeling it. She's like, I don't think this is a good time. We shouldn't do this right now. But she sets the record straight. She's going the F off if she's disrespected.
That woman, Dawn, is giving Joseline just the worst advice ever, I feel like. Yes, she should definitely have already know her information as far as her contract goes. And if she don't know it, yes, I think that you should get it, Joseline. That's very important. My issue is when... Okay, so now this Dawn chick is booking her shows privately without Stevie J knowing, and he's her manager still. All in all, despite all that other crap, he's still her manager. Meaning that she still owes him that cut now. Joseline, she thinks she doing it big. She's like, oh, you know, Stevie J, I ain't got to give you none of this. And I ain't got, you know, as far as her money and stuff goes, well, he can drop your ass from the label. And not only that, but your career can just be like this. As soon as as quick as he made you, he could it could be destroyed just like that, especially with that whatever that song is that she's singing, okay? Because that's the second time I done heard it. And the last season that done played. And it's only been, the last episodes has been played, and it's only been 3 episodes. So I would definitely not follow her advice. But we'll see what ended up happening. All in all, though, she ended up not giving Stevie J his cut. So once again, we'll just have to see. So K Michelle invites Mimi out so they can kind of talk, and so she can apologize as far as what happened with the party. But Mimi, she wasn't having it. Mimi, to me, honestly seemed just heated throughout the entire thing, throughout the conversation, the apology, and the ending clip. Mimi was pissed, even like mugged K Michelle as she's pouring the drink in down her throat. Like, so she's definitely not happy about it. And as a friend, what K Michelle did. K Michelle, she know better. Once again, I definitely feel like K Michelle started that fight with the bitch word. She used it first, and that's not what a friend should do. Point blank, period. That's it. That's how she was out of order, 100%. So Joseline meets up with Carly, and Carly tells Joseline, like, yeah, Benzino said that he smashed you. And it's just like, Joseline's like, what? We had sex? First off, why would I sleep with a man that ain't got no neck? I was like, oh, she flaming him. And then she was talking about how short he is and stuff like that. Though, doesn't mean anything. Because, and that's well, in my opinion, you're a stripper. Why wouldn't you sleep with him? You're not anymore, but just 6, 7, 8 months ago, you were. So why wouldn't you? You slept with Stevie J. He got money. Benzino got money. And you probably didn't even know you were sleeping with him. Okay. So the fight or the huge blowout between Momma Dee, Erica, Scrappy, it was just them 3. It was the mom too, Erica's mom, but she really wasn't involved. I don't even think I saw her like that, like after the fight popped off. But this is how I felt. This is what happened. So I don't understand how I got from that point to the point that it was at, but Erica, pretty much Scrappy, he's, let's pray. And Erica kind of took over during the prayer, like a little more than halfway through. And as she's speaking, Momma Dee, she says, do whatever she's doing in her man voice. And that I feel like was just the straw that really just upset Erica, because when Scrappy, he was doing his prayer, nothing was said or anything like that. But soon as Erica, she gets to talking and doing what she has to do, Momma Dee, she has something to say. And I think that's irritated her, but it didn't make her mad to the core, because everything was still fine after that. Momma Dee, she was making faces while Erica was having a conversation, while Scrappy was having a conversation with Erica's mom. You seen faces that Momma Dee was making, and how I know for a fact, not only because I saw her making the faces, is because Scrappy was looking like he wanted to laugh, like, mama, stop playing, and so that was something that was seen. Also, Scrappy, he got real upset because it seemed like Erica's mom only knew all the bad things that were happening inside the relationship versus the good things that were happening as well too. And also clearly, because Scrappy keeps saying to Erica she has some skeletons in her closet as well that has not been revealed yet, or that I personally don't know about. It probably has been revealed, but that's also something that has been, that was getting on Scrappy's nerves, because the mom know all the bad but the good, but then it got heated for a second, because it was just like, well, you upset about this is silly, but what about your mama? Your mama, how many times did she call me a bitch? And that was the question. And Scrappy been acting like a kid. Huh? What'd you say? No, you know what she said. She said, how many times have your mama called her a bitch? But that's not even important. How momentous is that? You guys are at a family dinner trying to get things together, and y'all arguing about stuff that's happened in the past. You guys should be trying to move on future-wise, not worried about crap that happened in the past. Like, seriously. So the fight ended up calming down a lot. It just calmed down like this, and in an instant, it just Erica just flew off the hinges. I don't know what was said to her or what ended up happening, but I know her and Momma Dee, they was into it, and Erica just stood up, and she's just like, you want to pop off, but you ain't gonna jump off. And I'm looking like, pop off? You trying to how old are you? In your late 20s, early 30s, and you trying to fight a 203-year-old woman? Are you serious? That was silly on Erica's part, uncalled for. What I do know is that, all in all, once again, that was ridiculous. Erica, she definitely, it was about 25 ways I can count that she could have handled that situation differently, but she didn't, and she decided to do it the way that was the dumbass way. That was a dumbass move. You did a dumbass thing, and now the engagement, which everybody already from the beginning thought it was going to be a joke, is now off because Scrappy is like, you might as well take that ring off. Now, if you know that you want to be with this woman, which I'm sure you probably don't because she tried to come at your mom, then I'm just going to say this. If you want to be with her from now on out, don't pull stuff like that. Now, get my ring back and get my car and my house and all that stuff, that's stupid. That's childish. And for anybody to claim certain things when you're supposed to be in a bonded relationship as a couple, as a marriage and engagement, then you're not looking at it like that. You're looking at everything is just your stuff, and then these things are his things. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, getting off that subject, that was silly. And Erica, you out of order for calling him a broke bitch on TV. That was ridiculous. I wouldn't get back with you. You're not finna embarrass me on TV, calling me broke bitches and saying, oh, look at the little bitch packing up, moving back in with his mama, moving back in with his mommy. You embarrassing him, and for you to go back and if you want to be in a relationship with him again, which you already plan to, because you state, we're not giving Scrappy back his ring. We go through this all the time. If that's the case, why you on TV calling your man, the person you want to be with, and the person that all of us in the entire, we're all over the world seeing is a broke bitch? That's out of order. And I'm sure Shay wouldn't have did no shit like that. Just saying. Erica pushes Scrappy, you know, she getting crazy, and you know, she ends up leaving in her BMW or her Benz, whatever kind of car she has, and you know, she's out, but Scrappy's just like, waiting for my ring, getting my ring back, waiting for my wedding ring. So that's how you can kind of tell that they're hurting. I would have to say, not only the broke bitch comment, but the pursuing to get his ring back, because that ring costs plenty money. I mean, not as much money as it could have cost, but I think it was like $20,000 or $15,000, between like $15,000 and $25,000 for the ring. And why are you sitting there telling her to give you your ring back? I mean, what you finna go do? Go buy a whole bunch of clothes with it? I don't know. But it just ended with him and Momma Dee waiting for Erica to come back with the wedding ring.
Okay, people, so check out my other videos. I also have episode 1, I have episode 2. This is now episode 3. Also, make sure that you watch my other videos. I have hair videos as well. And check me out just all over the place. All my information is below. Shout out to Kid Milo, aka Sam, and my people Jean. I love you. And you guys check out my other videos once again. It's your girl Angel Vonndrina.